guys, ASMR Prodigy back again with another video, and in today's video, as you can tell by the title, we are doing my Week 17 NFL game picks. If you enjoy this kind of content, consider subscribing. We do lots of NFL content on this channel, and if you enjoy the video, like the video. As always, we'll go over my Week 16, see how I did with my picks, and then we'll get into Week 17. So, let's start here. Thursday night, we had the Jaguars and the Jets. I got this game right. I picked the Jaguars to win, and they did 19-3. They shut out the Jets on Thursday Night Football. Jets are not going to make the playoffs anymore. They had their fun. Ever since I made that video about New York football, the Jets have fallen off a cliff. Zach Wilson, big part of that. They put that one guy in, like Strevler was his name. Dude went off. Dude did good. I wouldn't say went off. I'll take that back. He didn't go off. But he did good for a, fourth string. You got Zach Wilson. You got Mike White. You got Joe Flacco. You got Strevler, or whatever his name is. So yeah. I got that game right though. T-Law looked good. Jags look good. Jags are going to the playoffs in my opinion. They are in first right now over the Titans. Yeah. Next game, Falcons-Ravens. I got this game right as well. I'm pretty sure I said it would be like the closest game. It was 17-9, so it was a one-score game. But not much to say here. The Ravens, again, pull off, a win that's not necessarily anything crazy. Close game, and I believe they're 10-5 now. Yeah, that would make sense. There's 2 weeks left in the year. They're 10-5, so shout out to them. I'm not hating on any Ravens player, team, fan, anything. I just don't know how they're 10-5. They haven't looked the best in the games that I've seen this last few weeks. So hey, I know you don't have Lamar, but good for you to win without Lamar, I guess. Next game, the Lions and Panthers. I got this game wrong. I picked the Lions to win, and the Panthers won. Lions playoff hopes are hanging on by a little thread here, but it's still possible. So you gotta believe in that. But the Panthers somehow, I feel like this was a trap game for the Lions. The Lions coming in so hot. They beat the 10 and whatever the Vikings were when they beat them, extremely high record. And they lose to the Panthers, which is just questionable. It was really the defense. They got ran all over. The Panthers running backs each had over 100 yards in the first half, I believe. Deontay Foreman and Chuba Hubbard, I think they both had over 100 yards in the first half, which is wild. How do you get ran on that hard? And they they lost by 14 points, which is crazy. So their defense, which has been playing good lately, just absolutely folded and shit the bed against the Panthers. Next game, Chiefs and Seahawks. I got this game right. No shock here. I feel like everyone knew this would happen. Unfortunately, Geno Smith, he's looked good this year, but I don't. 10 points in the entire game against the Chiefs defense too, which is not the greatest. I don't know. But yeah, they lost by 14. So shout out to the Chiefs, I guess. I got that game right. Next game, Saints and Browns. I got this game wrong. The Saints won 17-10. And believe it or not, the 5-9 Saints, I think, or maybe they're 6-9. They are able to make the playoffs still. They have playoff hopes on the line. That whole division does really, I know the Falcons losing last week is not the greatest, but I think they have still a very slim chance possible to get in. But the Saints, man, they are right there. They're right there with that division, which is wild, which sucks for me. But, if you get in, you're not going anywhere type deal. So I guess they would want to win out because they don't have their pick, and they would help it, or they'd have it by making it worse for the Eagles who have their pick. I don't know. Weird stuff going on in New Orleans here. I got the game wrong. Moving on to Bengals-Patriots. I got this game right. The Bengals won 22-18. Almost pulled off an impressive choke job. They were up pretty high on the Patriots here. The Patriots didn't look like they were doing anything. And then, the defense steps up. It's a pick six. All this stuff happens. And just like that, you're down by 4. But Bengals end up holding on for the win here. Not really much to take away from this game. I saw a video on Instagram something. Extremely illegal, extremely dirty. So I don't know how you view that. Moving on to next game, Giants and Vikings. I got this game right. The Vikings won 27-24. Very, 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 very good game here. Greg Joseph nailed like a 61 or 2-yarder field goal for the win. Yeah, very close game. I think the Giants are ready for playoffs. They're hanging with the Vikings like this. I feel like they have that drive in them that they, this is our year type thing, which it's not their year. But we'll let them think that they can, it's good to see them make the playoffs, I guess. I got that game right. Moving on to next game, Bills and Bears. I got this game right as well. The Bills absolutely destroyed the Bears 35-13. I don't really have a takeaway from this game. This was kind of expected. Not much to say else about it. Moving on to this next game, Texans and Titans. I got this game right. Picking the underdog Texans. There was just something that was telling me, the Titans are not doing good. Not looking good at all. They were 7-2 or 7-3 at one point, and I think they are 7 and what would it be? 7-7 or 7-8. They might be 7-8 right now. They're the same record as the Jaguars. Jaguars have the division lead right now, I believe. So shout out to the Texans. A play spoiler there. Wild. That's one that you don't expect. Don't expect that one. Next game, Commanders and 49ers. I got this game right. The 49ers won 37-20. I mean, this kind of expected. Commies are still in the playoffs. I believe they are the 7th seed right now. But the 49ers, man, you could throw anybody in that QB position and they'd be great. You got a third. You got Mr. Irrelevant Brock Purdy doing great in that system. And not to take anything away from Brock Purdy, but dude, I wonder if you could throw a Mitchell Trubisky in there and see if they still play that good or something like that, like a Colt McCoy. Who knows? The 49ers are scary. 49ers, Dallas, and Philly are the top dogs in the NFC. I would probably be most scared as an Eagles fan to play the 49ers. That defense is insane. Speaking of Eagles and Cowboys, next game is the Eagles and Cowboys, which I got wrong. I hyped it up as game of the year the whole year, basically. Jalen didn't play. Gardner played okay. Some takeaways from this game. I watched this full thing from start to finish. I could talk probably most about this game. I was going to make a full video for this, but it was Christmas Eve. I didn't have time to record, whatever. We lost this game ourselves, really. We had, a couple minutes left on the clock, game-winning drive type deal. Miles Sanders fumbles the ball. We make stops on defense, blah, blah, blah. We get the ball back. It's bleak. We have no timeouts. We are moving down the field. And it's we're probably barking on the doorstep of the red zone. And then we just get stood up. Quez Watkins got babied. Interceptions-wise, Quez Watkins goes up for the catch. The dude rips it right out of his hands, which, Quez Watkins isn't a big guy. It's not why he's on the team to be a physical receiver. He's on the team to be the speedster type guy. But, we can't have that happen if we want to win games. I think that might happen twice that game. Now that I think about it, maybe I'm tripping. Even though we had Gardner and we still only lost by 6, the defense is why we lost the game. You could talk about Quez Watkins, you could talk about Miles Sanders fumbling. The defense is why we lost that game. There was a 3rd and 30 when we had a 7-point lead, I believe, late in the game. It was 3rd and 30 for Dallas, and Dak just throws up a prayer to T.Y. Hilton, and we get burned. Darius Slay and Josiah Scott were not on the same page. I believe Josiah Scott was playing safety, which I'm pretty sure he's just a corner, but I don't know why he and Darius Slay were just not clicking together. And that shows, we need C.J. Gardner-Johnson back. I've heard there were talks about signing Cravon LeBlanc, which would be beautiful. That would be amazing. Real Philly fans know about Cravon LeBlanc in that Super Bowl and the year after the Super Bowl, specifically when they played the Saints in the game after the double doink. The very first play of the game, Cravon LeBlanc picked off the ball. Dude, he's a shifty little player. So yeah, who knows? Hopefully they do sign him. That would be nice. But yeah, he's got a fun name too, Cravon LeBlanc. Moving on to the next game, Steelers and Raiders. I got this game wrong. I picked the Raiders to win, and they blew the lead. They pulled the classic Raiders move. They blew the lead that they had, and the Steelers came back and won 13-10. So, not really much to say here. It was the Franco Harris honoring game. Rest in peace. And the Steelers pulled out the win, so shout out to them. Steelers kind of turning around their season, which is not the brightest thing to do because they're just ruining their pick. But hey, it's whatever. Next game, Packers and Dolphins. I got this game wrong. I picked the Dolphins to win. Talk about a collapse, man. I've seen people on YouTube, guys talk about football, that earlier they said the Dolphins were, top 3 in the league. Never bought into it, and I guess it's showing now why I didn't. I really think a lot of it has to do with Tua, and you can't blame Tua fully for it. But there was a point in this game where he, like a fan theory, I guess you could call it, said that he got concussed again in this game, and the staff let him go back out, let him stay back out there, if you take from that moment where his head hit the ground in this certain play, he threw 3 interceptions. It was like 9 for 15 completion-wise, with 3 interceptions, and before that he was playing great. So yeah, concussion people in the NFL, especially Dolphins, bro, are terrible. When their job is literally to spot head trauma, spot concussions on the field. Let this play, this guy hit his head, we can't let him go out there, we gotta evaluate him. What is going on? Seriously. It happened with the Patriots as well. I think maybe Devontae Parker got hit in the head or something, and they didn't do anything about it. Nobody cared, nobody did it. And then finally Nelson Aguilar's like, call a timeout or something. Like, you gotta do something about this. He's about to fall over. Wild stuff this year. Especially this year. It's never been as bad as it has been this year, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I got that game wrong. I picked the Dolphins to win, and the Packers won. Moving on to the next game, Broncos-Rams. I got this game wrong, technically. I said that it would end in a tie, and it was by far the farthest from it this week. The Rams won 54-14. Broncos country. Let's ride Nathaniel Hackett out of Denver. Your future's looking bright with him gone, but you can't blame it all on Nathaniel Hackett. A lot has to do with Russell Wilson. I said this before. I have a whole video dedicated to Broncos country. Let's ride. Yeah, Rams 51-14. Wild. Next game, Buccaneers-Cardinals. I got this game right. I said the Bucs would win. It was very close, 19-16, and it went into overtime. I really wish the Buccaneers would have lost, to be honest with you. I want the Panthers to win that division. I don't want to see Tom Brady in the playoffs just because he's in every single year he's ever been born, which is annoying, and he's going to get in when his team is dog shit and going to end with not even a 500 record, and he's going to get in. How fair is that? I think they should do it how the NBA does it. Top 7 teams from each conference. Doesn't matter if you're 4th in your conference. If you are one of the top 7 teams record-wise in your conference, you should make the playoffs, because nobody wants to see the Buccaneers representing the NFC South at 7-10 making the playoffs. They just don't. Nobody wants to see that. So yeah, that's my little rant, but I got this game right. Next game, Chargers, Colts, Monday Night Football. This was a fairly easy pick. The Chargers destroyed the Colts 20-3. Nick Foles played one of my favorites. I got a Nick Foles jersey, if you don't know. Super Bowl hero for the Eagles. But yeah, Chargers clinched a playoff spot, so just beat the Eagles. So Cowboys win this one fairly easy, no question about it. Falcons, Cardinals, New Year's Day football. Falcons win this one, in my opinion. Desmond Ridder, I have not heard anything about him. I don't know if he's playing good or if he's playing bad. The Cardinals just suck. And, obviously they don't have Kyler, so you could say it's that, but, they suck. Next game, Dolphins, Patriots. Always a good time when these two play each other. I remember, Gronkowski. Oh, he doesn't have the angle. Give some Patriots fans some flashbacks there. I think the Patriots win this one. Fighting, I don't think they're out of the playoffs yet. Slim hopes for them, though, which is possible they make it in. Dolphins just haven't looked good, and I think they continue to not look good against the Patriots in Foxborough. Next game, Eagles and Saints. I'm going to have to go with the Eagles here. Even if Jalen Hurts doesn't play, I feel confident enough that we can beat the Saints. We're going to kind of get our heads out of our butts on defense, hopefully, and we should be able to stop the Red Rifle or the Red Rocket. I don't know what you call him. I don't even know if he's the quarterback still. Are they rolling with Taysom Hill? Are they rolling with the Red Rocket? Are they rolling with Jameis? Jameis might be hurt. Where is Drew Brees? We need him back in New Orleans. Eagles win this one. Next up, Colts and Giants. I think the Giants win this one. Colts season's over. And, if you got Nick Foles playing at quarterback, I don't think you can beat the Giants. Although, Nick Foles has played the Giants a lot in his career, so who knows? Not much to say here. Giants, I don't think they necessarily locked up a playoff spot yet, but it is very, very, very close for them to lock it up. Maybe this game will get him in for sure. Who knows? Next game, Panthers, Buccaneers, division title on the line. This is the biggest game of the year for the Panthers, biggest game of the year for the Bucs. We're going with the Panthers. My gut tells me the Bucs are winning. I want the Panthers to win badly, so I'm just gonna pick them. They looked okay. They looked good against the Lions at rushing attack, but who knows against the Buccaneers? Bucs got a pretty good defense, I think. So yeah. And then we got Chiefs and Broncos, the easiest pick of the week. It's going Chiefs. I'm pretty sure the Broncos did almost beat the Chiefs earlier this year, but you can't pick against Patrick Mahomes, especially when it's Russell Wilson. So yeah, Chiefs over the Broncos. Lions, Bears in Detroit. We're going with the Lions. Their playoffs hopes are on the line. This is must win. They must win out and have some help from other teams. So they are gonna, realize that and hopefully step it up against the Chicago Bears after that embarrassing loss last week. Next game, Browns and Commies. Commanders win this one and continue to hope that they make the playoffs. Because if they win out, I believe they are guaranteed a spot because they have that tie. And Seattle is 7-8, and I believe the Commies are 7-1 or 8-6. I don't know. Who knows? Commies win this one though. I don't know. Is Taylor Heineke still playing quarterback? I don't know. It would be stupid if he wasn't, in my opinion. Jaguars, Texans. Texans did the Jaguars a favor last week, and I think they continue to do them a favor again. I think the Jaguars walk away with this one clean sweep of the Texans here. Doug Peterson is getting that team back into the playoffs. Super Bowl winning coach Doug Peterson. Trevor Lawrence getting his first playoff appearance, hopefully. Yeah, let's hope the Jags win that division. NFC South, AFC South are both very, very mid to below mid, in my opinion. 49ers and Raiders, fairly easy pick here. It's the 49ers. You can't pick against the 49ers with how well they've been playing. Yeah, that offense is great. That defense is great. They are great. The Raiders, not so much. Raiders, very sad season for you guys, but hey, it's whatever. Next game, Seahawks, Jets. I feel like the Seattle Seahawks are going to win this one. Again, playoff hopes on the line. If they win out, I believe they have to Smith revenge tour of his old team. Seahawks country, let's fly. Next game, Vikings and Packers. I think I'm honestly going to go out on a limb here and say the Packers win this one. It's in Lambeau. The Packers are kind of sneaking into contention here for the last wild card spot in the NFC. They could easily win out here if they beat the Vikings. They have to play the Lions. It would be the Lions next week, which all teams here are mentioned are fighting for playoff contention. So if Packers win here, there's a good chance with some help of teams losing and stuff if they beat the Lions last week of the year, they get in. Who knows? They don't deserve it. Nobody really wants to see the Packers in the playoffs. This will be an interesting game, though, I feel like. Next game, Rams and Chargers, a battle of the Los Angeles teams. This one goes to the Chargers, unless they take the foot off the gas, which I don't see why they would. But hey, who knows? Rams stink. Baker Mayfield, okay, you had a good game against the Broncos. Chargers take this one, in my opinion. Next up, Steelers and Ravens, which I believe was flexed to Sunday Night Football, which I personally would have rather seen the Panthers and Bucks flexed to Sunday Night Football, but hey, what does it really matter? Steelers and Ravens. I'm going to go with the Ravens. I don't know if Lamar's back. I haven't heard anything about Lamar. So let's see if Tyler Huntley can get the job done. That Steelers defense is good. But I think that Ravens team is just a little tiny bit better. And then Monday Night Football, we have Bills and Bengals. A very playoff-y-ish matchup here between these two teams. Two playoff-bound teams, and they very well could face each other in the legit playoffs. But I'm going to go with the Bills. Bills look great. 12-3, very good for the Bills. Josh Allen is arguably my favorite player in the league. He's so versatile at what he does. So, there's just not much to say here. I'm